Hello, my most amazing artists. Today we are going to learn basic techniques to sew. So first, we have thread. Thread can come in many different colors. We have a needle, and the eye of the needle is right here. And we have a needle threader and felt, or something to sew into. So what you're first going to do is you are going to take your needle threader and put it through the eye of the needle. So now it's hooked on there. And I'm gonna set this down and I'm gonna cut a piece of thread. Okay, easy way to thread now is you stick the thread through the needle threader, pull a little extra through, and then you're gonna take your needle threader and pull on that, and now your thread is threaded. If you don't want to do it that way, you can always do it this way. It's a little harder and takes a little more experience, but what you do is you can just thread through the eye. Okay, now I have my thread threaded, and I'm going to take my two ends of my thread, wrap it around my finger so I have a loop, and I'm gonna pull those two ends through that loop. Now, with sewing, one knot is usually not enough, so I'm gonna double or triple knot it. Otherwise, that will pull right through the fabric that we're sewing. There we go. Now I have a much bigger knot there created, and I'm just gonna trim off some of the extra. Don't trim off too close to the knot, or your knot here will come untied, and we don't want that to happen. So now, to sew pieces together, you need to have something that you want to sew. So I'm just gonna cut a pattern on here. You don't always have to sew something together, but this is just an idea. Okay, now if you're sewing something together like this and you want to hide the knot, start on the inside of the two pieces, pull your thread all the way through, and then you're going to start a back and forth pattern. So you can make your stitches whatever length you want to, and a stitch is just the length of the thread from where it comes up through the fabric to where it goes back down. So that's one stitch. So now, since I ended on this side, I'm going to insert my needle on that side and pull it up through. I'm gonna go back down. So whatever side you end with your thread is the side you're going to stick the needle through and sew. So now this is starting to sew these two pieces together. Now, maybe you want to do another stitch. What you can do is where you loop around the edges. So since I started on the bottom, I'm gonna pull my needle through to the top. If this starts getting tangled, you can just take your finger and untangle it and pull it all the way through. So that one, you are just continuing going through the bottom to the top and pulling it through. And you can see the stitches are looking a little different. Now, if you want to get really advanced, you could do a really cool knot where you like wrap it around the needle, and then it's like a crisscross. It sort of creates like an X there, you can see. We can experiment more with these as we go along. So to tie it off, if you don't want your knot showing, do the same thing you did to start off. Stick your needle just through the inside, and then you can tie it off by the loop knot I taught you, or like what you tie a shoe. Whichever one works best for you. So I could trim these and then tie a knot like this and return the needle. So whichever knot works best for you is fine. Have fun, and I hope you enjoy learning how to sew.